Good morning, interwebs. It is a little before noon. I just got done getting dressed. I've been up for, I don't know. I've been watching YouTube in bed for a little while, actually. My troops are all outside, so they are clearly enjoying the nice weather. It is sunny today, and it looks pretty nice out there. Just picking up some dishes, so my kitchen looks a little less messy. It actually isn't too bad. It looks bad, though. My daughter does most of the dishes, but we hang our pots on this pot rack, and she is too short to reach it. So there's a pile of pans over there. All of those are clean. They were in the sink and stuff yesterday, but they're all clean. I just need to hang them up now because she can't reach. So I guess that's understandable. Someday she'll grow some more. In fact, I have a feeling she will outgrow me someday, so we'll see. But oh, it's funny. So I walked in the stairs today and saw on the counter that Steve loves me. Well, I already knew that, but he bought me some more coffee. Last night I was making a percolator of coffee, and I texted him and I said, the coffee situation is bleak. He's like, oh, are we out? So no, I made the last pot, and the last of the beans are in the grinder, but it's not going to get us till Thursday when we plan on going shopping in Manhattan. So he went and bought me some more coffee beans. We'll see what I think of these, because those are from our local store. Usually I go and buy them at other grocery stores because I'm not a huge fan of the ones that they sell at ours, but I don't know. Maybe they'll be okay. We'll see. Anyways, I was thinking about too when I commented that, oh, you know, he loves me. I even think he likes me right now. When I was growing up, my mom always used to tell me, like, I love you and you know that, but I don't have to like you. Which I tell my kids sometimes because, well, isn't that the truth? You always love it. The truth is you drop things and it scares you. No, the truth is you love your kids, but goodness, sometimes they drive you crazy and you don't like them very much. Same is true of all people. Also, that made me think about how I would get in trouble for saying, not trouble. My mom would always point it out, though, when I would talk about, like, making a food that I liked, and be like, oh, like, I love chocolate. She'd say, you love people, you like food. Which I was just thinking earlier today, what if you're a cannibal? Like, if you are a cannibal who eats people, does that mean that you love people because they're people, or you like them because they're food? These are the things I think about. It's a very scary place in my brain. Okay, going to finish hanging up these pots and hopefully not drop anything else on my head. Then to heat up some of that coffee I made last night, because I don't mind heated up coffee. I'm certainly not a coffee snob in that way. It just needs to be good coffee when it's made. Coffee that I like. And the random thing is most people like Folgers. Folgers is the one coffee I do not like. Every time I go somewhere and they have Folgers, I can tell, and it's bitter, and it does not agree with me. I do not like it. But I like all, cheap coffee. Love it. Nice ground coffee. Most of it I like. Folgers. No. So, I don't know. Different strokes for different folks. Okay. Away I go. So, I come into my office to sit down to work on my quilt as I left it last night. I left all the pieces here because I just sewed them one way and I needed to iron them and stuff. And I was smart. I took my little cutting board and I set it over the top of all of these. That way the cats couldn't roll in them while I was sleeping. Gotta be smarter than the average cat. But I have on the wall over there, I think you can see, there is a power strip. Because this room we have not redone this room in any way. So it is as it was when we moved in, which also means that it has the old electrical in it, and the electrical is in weird places. So there are exactly 2 outlets in this entire room. I mean, it's not a big room, but that's not very many for modern technology. So there's one outlet over there. It's actually right behind the T in the on the wall. It's at a weird spot because that's where the stud is on the wall. I always kind of thought it was weird, but when we did our parlor and tore out the walls, oh yeah, it's just that it was the easiest place for them to drop electrical because there's a cross beam if you go any lower, and they would have had to cut through it and stuff. But they didn't. Instead, they just put it at a weird height. And then there's one over here, way on the ground back there, which makes it hard to get to. So I have a power strip hung up on the wall, plugged into that, and I plug all my things into it. which is lovely. I like it. I basically anymore though just cut the power, I just, flip the switch on the power strip when I leave at night. That way my fairy lights go off because they're plugged into it. My little lamp is plugged into it. I usually just leave all that stuff on. But sometimes I'll be smart and I think, hey, let's like plug my iron and my cell phone charger and my my computer into the power strip. Or the extension cord, actually, that's over here off the power strip. I know, it's crazy. So I will have things plugged in that way. Then I just happily go to bed at night and flick off the switch, and I come back in the morning, Cat, you best not be messing up my squares. Hey, out of the way. I'm talking to the people here. Move. Move, 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 move. Move. She moved. Anyways, I'm a little scattered today. I was telling you a story. Oh, so I had my computer plugged in thinking it was charging last night. I sit down. I even open my window up so I have some light and all the stuff. Turn on my iron so it can preheat. I'm sitting here. I'm trying to iron, and like the steam isn't coming out, and I'm a little worried about this iron anyways, that it might be on its last legs. And all of a sudden, I'm like, really helps if you just turn on the power to your iron. So that was a really, really, really long story longer to tell you that I may be smarter than the average cat, but apparently I'm not smarter than the average iron. But I think, let's see. Oh, we have steam now. Okay, I'm back in business. Off to sew on some of these squares till everybody comes inside. It is 7 o'clock. I just finished filming the podcast, and me and daylight savings time. I am not happy. So today, I've just been all out of sorts on time. Today was not a day for naps for the kids. We're now like doing an alternating thing, so it just seems to be working a bit better, but today was not a nap day. I did not take a nap today either. And we, at about 2, I commented to Steve, like, oh my gosh, how was it 2? And he's like, daylight savings time, that's how. So we ate lunch around then. And then we watched Deadliest Catch, and then Steve went to bed, and I sat and I talked to him for a while, not letting him sleep, and then finally I came downstairs and I played the ukulele for a bit, and then I filmed my podcast. And now I looked at the clock, and all of a sudden, my sister had started texting from California. I'm like, shouldn't she be working? And I looked, I was like, no, she just got off work. How is it 7 and I have not started dinner? So, I have gone through, and I think I'm going to make some pasta salads. So, I have a box of farfalle, the little bow ties. So, I'm going to make that, and then I have tuna. I'm going to make, like, a tuna salad with that, and, like, some of my homemade pickle relish and stuff. Because, like I say, we're running out of weird ingredients to make food. So, this should be quick, and we'll eat it kind of as, like, a warm salad today, and we can have leftovers cold tomorrow. But yeah, now I'm waiting for water to boil. Maybe the water's a little off-put by daylight savings time too. Does it not know what to do that it's so sunny at 7? Anyways. Okay, off to go and edit the podcast while I wait for that to boil. And then I don't know what I'm going to do. The kids are outside playing though. I mean, that's a nice thing about it. It's 7 o'clock and they can still play outside. So, I guess yay for that. Is it supposed to be like the whole point behind it? I guess it's supposed to be that people can, like, go work outside, not that your kids can get out of the house, but I'll take the kids can get out of the house for... Well, it is, like, 1:45-ish in the morning, and I just got my podcast up. It took forever for it to, like, export and save. Then I had to compress, and then it took a long time for it to upload. It's only 22 minutes long. It shouldn't have taken that long, but it did. So, now I'm going to edit the vlog for today, which I haven't done yet because I just haven't, and my computer was taking so long to do everything. I didn't want to be using it to edit the vlog while I was trying to upload because clearly it was having, like, hamster wheel issues. I think it needs to do an update, and I just keep having it turned off. I'm not used to the way the laptop works updates versus when I had, like, a standard tower, which would run updates, you know, whenever the computer was on. Like, I will think I leave this on, and then apparently we'll go into sleep mode or something, and the updates don't happen. I don't know. Highly frustrating, though, because now I have to suffer the consequences of when it acts slow. So tonight, I've been hanging out in my office. Tonight, I am burning apple pumpkin scented candle. It smells delightful. And I have been watching some videos on my on my little phone up in the little plate stand, and I got out an old project to work on. Pulled out my reminisce sweater because I want the cardigan, and the only way to get it is to get it done. So I decided that that would be my project for tonight. So I think I'm going to say goodnight to you now, because I'm probably going to be too frustrated or tired to do it later. And I think I've already told you enough about my day. Really, there wasn't anything super, super exciting about it. It was pretty low-key. Daylight savings time. Super annoying. I'm going to keep talking about this for like the next week, and then I'll hopefully forget that daylight savings time is super annoying. But I will see you in the morning. So, nighty-night!